Hello everybody, I'm Buzz. I want to bring you a little juice review of a shop that I found in, well, I guess I didn't find it, it wasn't lost, right? Uh, anyway, it's a e-cig shop, brick and mortar shop in Tucson, Arizona. Uh, it's called Freedom Smokes USA. And I found them, I kind of got lucky. I was at work and I grabbed the wrong battery, and the one I grabbed wasn't charged, and I knew there was one in Tucson, and I called them up, and uh, they had a fresh charge. They sell AW batteries, and they had some already charged up, so I ran over there on my lunch hour. It happened to be just right down the road from where I'm working, so I kind of lucked out. And they got some pretty good juice there, and the girl that I talked to there when I got the battery, her name was Bria, and she gave me a bunch of juice samples. Told her I'd do a quick little juice review. Let's see, the shop, the first time I went in, they were just opening up. They'd moved to a different location, and it's pretty decent size. They got several couches and some tables and chairs, and I like the atmosphere. Yeah, you go in and they have a here it is. They have these order forms sitting around everywhere, and books with pretty good descriptions of each flavor of juice. It, you know, if it says it's a Blue Dragon, it'll tell you it's what the flavor really is. You know, I don't know if they have a Blue Dragon. I'm just using that for an example. But sometimes when you're online and you're reading the juice and it says it's a Blue Dragon, like we just said, you're kind of wondering what the hell that is, and they don't always tell you. But this had real good. It was a pretty thick book. They had a lot of different flavors, and it told you, it broke it down in desserts and tobacco and pastry and candy and fruit and whatever. I don't know, just making all that up. But it's broke down into into sections so you can look for what you like. And you fill out, there's pins everywhere, and these order forms laying everywhere, and you little tables, and you fill that out, and people are walking around, and you just hand them that, and they go back there and they make your juice, and you kind of hang out for everybody and vape, and while they're making your juice, finally when they get it done, they call you up to the counter and you pay for it, and which is kind of nice. Everybody's not standing in line and waiting, and it's a nice relaxed atmosphere, and they come around and let people try stuff with their little egos and atomizers, and it's a pretty nice little shop. Let's see. Anyway, here goes the juice review. I got 6 fresh atomizers, 1 for each ProVary, so we can move it along. Each ProVary set it's a 2.2 ohm resistant atomizer, and each ProVary set at 4.2 volts. All right. The first juice we're going to flavor, they're all 24 milligrams. This is 99 bananas, 24 milligrams of nicotine. So let's give that one a puff and see how she is. Okay. Definitely good vapor production. Let's give her a couple more drops. Kind of a light banana flavor. It's not real overpowering. There, it's coming to it a little bitter. I think it's just a new atomizer and didn't quite have it saturated real good. pretty good. Light banana flavor, not real strong. A little more like a real banana versus like candy or something. It's not real sweet. Pretty decent vapor production. Throat hits there, but these are all 24 milligram nicotine, so goes without saying it's going to have a good throat hit. There we are for the banana. Now let's take that one out. Let's move on to something else. Alright, our next one is going to be caramel cream. Let's see how that one tastes. Ooh, that's got good caramel flavor right off the bat. Ooh, darn it, had to drop something, right? Never make it through a review without dropping something. There are very few of them. Pretty good caramel flavor, a little bit of cream there when you exhale. Not too bad. Alright, let's keep her moving. Okay, a couple of fresh atomizers. Oops, we over dripped that one a little. Darn it. Flooded everything out. Let's get her all cleaned up. It's a good thing about a Frovari. It's got a nice juice well on it. Everything's sealed up because I'm pretty good at over dripping. Especially when I'm hurrying like this. Yuck. Now I got a big mess everywhere. Let's clean that off. Get rid of these. Okay. Then we're going to do a banana candy. Let's see how that one tastes. Oh, my darn battery just went dead. Crud. Alright. So, we'll just stick to one. That one's right on. Banana candy. Tastes like, oh, those little things. Those little yellow banana squares that you chewed up when you was a kid. I forgot what the name of them are, but all the flavor on that one's on the exhale. Okay, let's move on to the next. Alright, halfway through the flavor review. Okay, the next one is a apple Irish coffee. That sounds interesting. That's kind of like what I like about reviews. I wouldn't normally pick apple Irish coffee, to be honest with you. I don't like coffee and found very few. I like just apple, but usually the apple's mixed with stuff. I don't really like that well. But we'll see how it is. Taste the coffee. Tastes kind of like coffee with cream. Maybe way in there's just a little tiny bit of apple, not much. It's pretty good, really. I like that one. I don't usually like coffee flavors that much, but that one's not too bad. Okay. Let's get another atomizer. And another juice. What do we got here? Pomegranate. Let's see what pomegranate tastes like. It's got a pretty good flavor if you like pomegranate. Kind of apricot-y. Fruity flavor for sure. A little bit of perfumey. Definitely pomegranate. Like I said, maybe as it comes out a little afterwards, some apricot in there a little. I don't know. That's my take on that. Okay, last one and our last atomizer. Okay, we got kiwi candy. That one's pretty good. I'd say more like a fresh kiwi than kiwi candy, to be honest with you. That's my take. That's the funny thing about juices, though. Two people can try it and have two completely different ideas of it. Taste is just so subjective, but decent vapor. All the juices are fairly light in flavor, but they'll add extra flavor shots to you. Most of their juices, the flavor comes out on the exhale, and that's a lot of juices are like that. Cinnamon, some of that stuff is, or if you get something with extra flavor, then it hits you right away. But most of it's on the exhale, and the kiwi, it tastes like just like a fresh kiwi to me. None of them are bad. They're all pretty decent. They make decent vapor. They're all 24 milligrams a nic. Most of their juices are 50/50 PGVG, and certain ones you can request a stronger PG. A 70/30 is what I usually get, but that's what it is. Anyway, if you're heading through Tucson, or you're from Tucson, it's off of I-10 and Ina. If you're heading through, you got to go right through 10, right through town. It's on the west end of town. It's not very far off the freeway. Good place to stop in and take a break from driving, and get you some good juice and meet some good people. I recommend that shop to anybody. And that's about all I got for that. I'll post their info down below. And everybody, keep on vaping.